Hello there, my cosmic kittens and planetary puppies, and welcome to your weekend forecast. All signs, everybody, all the collective, its energies, never gender. So let's get right to it because we do have a lot on the table. Remember, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. Do not try to make it fit. If something you're not sure, wait a little bit, and then a message that's true for you will come through, okay? Okay, so for those of you who've been putting off stuff around the house, maybe you've been too tired, too busy, or something keeps coming up with the kids or the spouse or friends or family. Okay, well, you're getting a reprieve this weekend. You're going to not only have the energy and the stamina, and I'm getting this done. It could be a deep cleaning. It could be laundry. It could be, getting stuff ready to put in storage or to sell, stuff you've been putting off especially, okay? You're going to have not just the energy and the go enthusiasm for it. I'm going to get this done. You're not going to be interrupted. The spirits bring good karma around because your environment's so important, okay, for those of you this resonates with, okay? The spirit is removing all distractions and anything that would interfere. So you will be able to have the space and the time and the energy to get this stuff done at home that you need to get done, okay? Maybe you're like, oh, I'm going to chillax this weekend. But then sitting there on a Saturday kind of hanging out, and then you're like looking over at something, like, yeah, I'll just take care of that. Next thing you know, off you go. Now, this figure energy is one of the strongest influential energies, about, oh my gosh, you finally get the energy. You're not exhausted and tired, and off you go. Be careful with that, okay? All right. There's a feeling of Aries energy tied into this. And one thing they're just saying, be very careful about impulse commitments. Okay. Maybe you're feeling good and, you get that high. And you're like, yeah, sure. We'll go blah, blah, blah. Be careful with that. Sure. I'll da, da, da. And they're just saying, be very careful. This is when you have to kind of step back and just listen. If you can catch us in time, because, sometimes you get all so excited and hyper because you will pick up that there may be an ulterior motive, okay? And it may not be good, okay? Especially if people, I just heard this, especially if people are coming forward that maybe you have a bad history with, meaning maybe they've constantly, I'm just going to use this for example, Spirit says to use this, has to do with maybe back and forth energy. They ghost or they start fights, for a while there, it's really good and you get along and you have a lot in common, but then something always comes up with them. Very dramatic fighting energy is what I hear. Getting in arguments, talking shit behind your back, just stirring up so much drama. And then only after months after you finally walk away, shut that door, they come back around again. You're like, okay, enough times. Oh, all right. You got to watch for this. Okay. Watch for that. You need to trust your heart. If it feels good, do that. Even just for a split second, you're like, follow that. Okay. All right. It's a warning. We have more here on the table about others too. So hang tight. Okay. We have the Queen energy, the handshake, and the Rider. Okay, so a lot of you watching this have basically rose up. You're standing in your power. You've been nurturing yourself. You've been taking care of you, honoring you, doing what makes you happy, and you're shining like the sun. The sun and the moon. Okay, you've got both energies going on there. Very nurtured, grounded. You're just taking care of you and letting go of the past and not worried about the future and being right here. We do have offers coming in. Some of you may even be doing stuff at home online and people are starting to talk with you about collaborations and stuff. There are solid offers coming in, okay, with the handshake here. All right, and the Rider. This talks about communication coming in. For some, this could be meeting new people. This could be meeting new connections. This could be networking. Some of you, yes, love. There's definitely communications and the Rider brings things to you, okay? Messages, information, Spirit says, okay? Yeah, good things coming around, being delivered. Some of you with infinity and the right. Remember, I'm reading this energetically. I feel this is like Saturn's. Now, I know it's in retrograde, but I feel like good karma coming back to those watching this. This is the energy that's coming in, not just for those watching this, but I feel like for pretty much over half the Earth's population is going to be getting some good karma coming to them in the physical plane. Now, what's really interesting, some of you watching this, it may be monetary. Money, a big win. I know it's the pig, but he represents, having everything and more. Be careful what and who you tell your good fortune to when it comes around to you. Spirit's very adamant about keeping things to yourself that is good and coming in, because we still have this energy of this hover energy, with people aren't too happy. Look at you up there crowing. This person's feeling like, oh, I missed out. This could be a friend, coworker. This could be, someone you did something with, like team collaboration, something like that. This could be a family member. This could be your best friend. Okay. But they're kind of clever in a way, even if they're feeling a lot of resentment. So be very careful. Yeah, they can see you shine bright. Don't dim your light for anybody. Okay, don't. But the thing is, they don't need to know everything. And then we have the cat's energy here and being one. Excuse me. That doesn't mean everything's all, negative. However, this is about being sly and slick. And the fact that they came out together, which is extremely rare for this deck, talks about a double, influence of, and the odds are getting higher that there are people still kind of circling around us, those of us that have been putting in the work, that have been letting go, that have gone through the epiphanies and sucker punch realizations about why we did this, or why we're like that in love, why we do this with money, and etc. And then we've got these people that haven't done the work. They're getting hit, but they're looking for a quick fix. Okay. And the last thing, these people, some of them are getting hit hard, on the floor hard. They still ain't learned. They're looking the other way and blaming it on other people. Victim, poor me. Okay. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Allergies are just up. They want that quick fix. They see you shining. That doesn't mean it's all going to be bad this weekend, okay? The Spirit just wants you guys to be aware of these people. Watch for those handshakes from the fox or the cats. Not me, okay? I'm a good handshaker. I'm a good handshaker. I don't shake hands unless I really, truly mean it, okay? The pig here is talking about being generous, going, you know what? Yeah, I can help you out, blah, blah, blah. Because maybe you came into quite a deal of money. Maybe something turned your way and fortune's up and you want to share it. Hold off on that, okay? You want to hold off on that. Keep it on the down low for now, okay? Spirit's very adamant. You worked hard for this, okay? Take care of everything for yourself, your family, your home, whatever it is for you, first and foremost, okay? I just keep wanting to say very strongly, do not let people know you've come into money or a new item, like a new car or a house. Just keep that to yourself. Let them see you on social media just shining bright, but you don't have to put it all out there. You know what I mean? To drive that, maybe it's the nail in the coffin for you. Think that might be helping, but it's actually going to turn against you. So be very careful with that, okay? We don't want, you work too hard for this, okay? All right. Some of you are going to have a commitment. Maybe you're going to get lucky and score at that house with the handshake in the house with the pig here. Somebody's going to make out in a good house deal, okay, over the weekend. All right. Now, what we don't see, ironically, coming, this energy, everything's going to be unexpected. The unknown, unexpected. Spirit says it's just going to come in when it comes in, and it's definitely going to be not what we expected, okay? So be careful of that impulse energy. All right, let's get the tarot dice on this, please, Spirit. Those watching this video, please and thank you for the weekend. There we go. Okay. All right. Now, we are in Cancer season. A lot of emotions are flowing. Depending on how much Cancer you have in your chart and where it is placed, it's going to make big, kind of give you a little bit of a heads up where you'll know where it'll be hitting you the most. So it'll make sense when it does come up. Check your birth chart. Just do a free search on Google for free natal chart. Free search. Okay. There's a couple things, different messages here. All right. Some of you, that handshake could come from, some of you might be out and about, hanging with a friend, seeing a friend you haven't seen for a long time, and they may have somebody with them, a friend of theirs you've never met, and boom. Okay, Two of Cups for some of you. Okay. All right. But definitely a feeling of connecting with people. You'll know the vibe's going to feel so good. You'll feel it in your heart. You're going to feel it running through your body. Spirit says it's very distinct when you know you're getting the right handshake from people. Pay attention when you're shaking hands, or if somebody like kind of, does the whole like arm, hey, how you doing? Pat on the backs and stuff like that, or hugs. Pay attention to the vibrations. That's going to save a lot of trouble right up front. You won't question what you just felt, because that's the truth, okay, about the connection. All right, so Two of Cups. This is about hanging out and speaking with like-minded people. People who jive with your vibe, this beautiful flow back and forth of ideas and creativity, a lot of alignment energy coming in here, okay? All right. For some of you, the cats and fox energy, they might come forward as a Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is notorious. Sorry, I always say this because it's just the energy. It comes off like kind of like buzzed or drunk, and they just pour everything out, and they got to pour it out now. Okay. However, the Three of Swords is in the upright. Okay. It's a repeated pattern. Nothing has changed for those of you that resonates with. It could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that we're talking about. So if that makes sense. I'm reading those separate because Spirit's going to have me pull 2 more dice for the Two of Cups. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's interesting that the house is one of the other main influential energies. So I always do say, and it is very true, home is where the heart is. Okay. We do have the 5 of coins or pentacles in reverse. Okay. So if you've been feeling left out in the cold, or maybe, where am I going to go? Where am I going to stay? Or you could just have this sense of feeling abandoned, alone. Okay. In the, emotional or mental sense. Okay. That's been happening to a lot of people because we're going through a whole bunch of stuff down here, energetically, mentally, spiritually. But then you connect with someone. You could be talking with someone online. Someone could see you online and just say that they just happen to say something more than just you're hot, or that was really cool. I think you're amazing at what you do, but they actually say something with more meat in the conversation that you've been searching for. You were like, whoa. Well, blah, 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 blah. And they go, blah, blah. And they're talking back. They're fulfilling the energy. You know what I mean? Like an equal conversation. I hate it when people are like, you never talk to me. And then I talk to them and then they go, yeah, no, I'm okay. And that's not conversation. It's like, oh. So I feel like Spirit is sending someone. For some of you, it's confirmation that you're not alone. Okay, the angels are working through people. I mean, literally through them in the physical plane. Okay. It's a very powerful energy, this combination, showing you're not alone, giving you confirmation, maybe intuitive stuff you picked up, maybe the things you've been working on with yourself. You'll be surprised the amount of people that are going through similar things that you are too. Okay, especially that energy of feeling, especially since belief structures have been demolished. Spirit's just chipping away at that, going, you learned that because somebody else believed that. That is not your belief system. And that can leave us feeling like it's just a stunned energy, like that sucker punch, like, oh my God. So it is like, well, I don't know how to, well, what is, and, go out and exploring. You're going to find someone just like that. And they're going to give you a little bit of I don't want to say hint or some knowledge that'll help get you on the road if that resonates with you. And leading to the Four of Wands. Okay, for some of you, could be inadvertently running into your soulmate or your divine counterpart. Okay, you'll know by the signs, past lives. For others of you, this is a celebration. Party, joy. This could be finding a house and celebrating that, going, yes, with new friends. There's this huge energy of uplifting those who are in this, who have been in the abandoned and loneliness, the darkness, that depression, okay? Spirit's bringing you something that's going to light your fire. Okay. 1111 for the numbers, you guys. All right. Three of Pentacles. For a few of you, this is going to be a work offer or collaboration. People may be similar, people in your field. Okay? Like-minded, they get it, they understand it, they want to work. They want to start talking, they want to talk, they want to start dialogue, actual dialogue. These are people that follow through. Okay? The horn, the trumpet sounded, judgment. Now it's time. It's almost like spirits, this horn is being sounded when these people, this comes in. You'll know. You'll know it's time to go forward. You'll know you're ready. You'll know that you've gotten all the experience, good or bad, and the knowledge to take it up to the next level, because that's where you need to be. Yes, you're worthy. I don't want to hear an argument there. We all are, actually. We do have the Six of Swords. Ready to go. Okay. Sorry, I held it backwards. It's ready to go. Time to go. Because we had to go through all this shifting and epiphanies and realizations and destruction of old pattern belief systems that we picked up as children, okay? This had to be demolished, so we only take what we need, okay? We only take what we need. Put this on our next journey, because that stuff can't go with us, not where we're all going. Upwards and onwards. We deserve it. Damn it. Here we go. Page of Wands. Page of Wands with the Five of Wands. Remember I was saying maybe for those of you this resonated, and some of you might went, ugh, you're standing out, you're looking good. Here they come with some kind of peace offering or a passionate message. Could be an ex. You guys know how that resonates with you. Yes, that person's coming back around. However, they ain't going to get very far. It's not going to take them long to break that fake. Okay? That bullshit they're bringing you. It's going to be, you're not so enthusiastic about them reaching out. They expect you to be like, oh, blah, 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 like you usually are. And you're like, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Divine energies. Okay? It could be either feminine or masculine. It doesn't matter. Okay? But that sets them off like no other. You standing around go, yeah, and you're just not feeling it. Stay in that. Spirit wants you to know that. Hold on. It's Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. You're like, oh no, that guy. Maybe you need to take a look at this so you realize how empty that cup is. You're just not feeling it for the first time. Maybe you've always felt something here, and maybe there was a time you wanted them back, and it was a back and forth, back and forth. I know they're my twin. I know. And then suddenly all this shit happens over here, and you're like, you're feeling good. You're looking good. You're taking care of you. You're finally happy. Here they come. Hey, how you doing? And you're like, yeah, I'm good. I'm moving on. I've moved on. You realize that cup. You see that cup for what it is. And you realize all these cups, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, that you've been drinking of are empty. They're not good enough for you, those cups. You're like, what the hell? These plastic old Family Dollar cups? Get out of here with that. You realize that. And there's no fight. You're not fighting against it. You're like, I'm out. But this person doesn't like it. Whoever this is could be Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. We do have the world for all of us here. We are starting a new cycle. The endings are done. Whether we like it or not, especially you guys down here. All right. Don't even try it. Okay. But we have the world. Brand new cycle, brand new beginnings. We can't take the old belief systems or old ways of doing things forward. That's why there's been such, I want to say, mental and emotional havoc before we hit Cancer season. There's wonderful things. Everybody's getting these nice little tidbits, like in the physical plane, actual like blessings. And it's like, oh my God, this is actually happening. And it's throwing some people back out of fear, of course. But Spirit's coming right back in and giving you more. You just won't see it coming. All right. For those of you still watching, thank you for hanging in there with me. I enjoyed doing their weekend forecast. 1, 2, or 3. We're going to pick. These are messages for you. Pile 1. Mother, wife, sister, daughter. Lady Nada comes forth to you. You could be all these things. But first and foremost, you need to be all these things to yourself. Some of the breakdown systems, for some of you, this is resonating with, okay, have to do with what you grew up to believe the role of a mother, a wife, a sister, daughter are, okay? And seeing that reflected in your current dynamic, your interactions, okay? That could have been, for some of you, that could have been a sucker punch, okay? But Spirit says now you're embodying the true essence and true spirit. Okay. Time to leave the guilt behind. Okay. And focus here and now, because you're very powerful in this moment. Okay. For some of you, the fox or the cats could be a family member or someone you consider, you don't have to be a blood relation to consider someone family too. Coming back in, strong feminine energy there for those of you this resonates with. Somebody always gets, I heard someone who always gets pissy, always gets mad. When you do tell them good things about you, first they're like, oh, yeah, cool. And then they say, well, you got this and you got that and I'm all blah, 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 Or they try to take from you. That's one of the messages of the cat energy I feel very strongly coming in, too. Maybe they've taken from you before. They definitely want to do it again. That's why you don't want to let anybody know. Keep your good stuff, your good fortune, good people to yourself, okay? Number 2. See the other person's point of view. Sometimes it's hard when we're in a downer energy. Okay, say think 5 of Pentacles in the upright, We feel that people don't get us, or they're not going to. But we have to kind of look at this from the other point of view, from the person you're talking to, the person you're thinking of right now. Think of them. Be them talking to you. How much are you giving information-wise? How are you communicating to? I don't know who that's for. There was a misunderstanding here, a genuine one, nothing with hidden intentions. I don't know who is number 2, okay? And maybe in the heat of the moment or that evening, maybe it's rolling around your head, 10,000 different emotions and thoughts and stuff. They're saying maybe the next day you were like, That person understands that. They understand that about you. They understand what it's like to be in that darkness. And they kind of wanted to connect in with that with you because they get that. They know that. And they know they can't bring you out of it. I don't know whose message is. But they just wanted you to know that they were there. Because sometimes just knowing that can help us all, get our heads above the water and slowly start coming out of it. Not for everyone, but most people. For others, this is very important for those of you that deal with someone coming back that maybe I just feel a back and forth energy. Sometimes we have friends that way, or exes, or lovers. They don't necessarily have to be full on relationship mode. Friends, family members. And the reason why they want you to see the other person's point of view, that's very integral. You see this, okay? Go, instead of sitting there going, well, I wonder why they're coming back around. I mean, I didn't tell anybody I got $1 million off the lottery. I mean, what the hell? And then just kind of go, you know what? Let me look. Let's see. What do they see? And it's like, look at it from their point of view, where they're at. You probably will have more information on these people trying to come back in, okay? Trying to come back in. Might come in drunk. All right. And you say, I'll get back with you later. And they instantly get, oh, yeah. Okay, so, which isn't going to help their cause. Think about where they are at. I just feel very strongly some of you may already know, like, their living conditions or know what's happened to them, okay? And then they come running over there. Just be reminded of that. Step back and see that point of view, okay? Why they're coming forward. That's going to help the no, okay? It's going to help you see that cup a lot more, because I feel like you'll be in a space to be able to see it all better. Some of you may already have seen that and you understand that, but Spirit just wanted me to just reiterate that for you, okay? Number 3, last but not least, twin flame. Oh, ding, ding, ding. Okay. Twin flame, divine counterpart, however you want to say it. All right. So for some of you, this whole conversation I was talking about, okay, judgment, moving forward, the horn is sounded, 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Pentacles. For some of you, it could be directly connected to work or stuff you do on social media. Some of you may meet this person through a friend. Okay. Maybe you finally feeling better and you get out with your friend. Hey, what are you guys doing? Cool. And then you meet someone. You just happen to meet them. I feel, though, with the 3 of Pentacles, that it's going to be someone maybe your friend knows, or maybe your friend's spouse or partner knows, or a friend's friend. It's going to be someone who's hanging in the group, but nobody really, you've never heard of them before because they don't hang out with that group or that person. You know what I mean? Leading to the 4 of Wands. I really feel strongly to say that this is something a lot solid and something that will be worked on equally. Okay, even though that's a 3. I feel that this person's very solid in their ideas. Could be Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Cap. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Pisces stood out. Okay. There's this energetic connection. You're not going to miss this. And the fact that I feel very strongly that Pentacles are earth energies, like with stronger than the water energy, it means that when you meet them, I don't know why this is coming through, but bear with me, you will feel more relaxed, more comfortable, and more yourself. It's like all the normal worries about, oh my God, that person's hot. I'm just like, oh, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? You won't have that. It's just, hey, what's up? Blah, 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 blah. It's going to flow so naturally. It'll hit you later, though. Then you'll realize, oh, that was my trumpet. I guess I am moving on into the unknown. And how do you get into the know with this new person? Take your time. Pentacles are a little bit slower. Slow and steady will win the race. And not only that, but you'll get to know this person a lot better than you've known anybody else in your life. Okay, because this is new. Okay. I feel a very solid connection, collaboration. Thanks, Spirit. Make my hands do that. Oh, gosh. Okay. So this is a little bit of a different vibe than I usually do for the weekend. No apologies there. I just bring it as Spirit brings it for me. Remember, if I drive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate your subscriptions so much. That's why I started doing the weekend forecast. Yes, gossip at work. Sorry, I decided to pull that. Okay. I feel that could be connected. This could happen during work if you work over the weekend too, or with a coworker. Move these guys out of the way. Them coming forward, be careful with that, because you need to watch your butt when you're working. Make sure your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, and you keep your mouth shh. Don't feed the gossip, because it may turn around against you. You know how jealousy is in the workplace? Okay, be very careful. Yes. And if somebody said, oh my God, was that me? Yes. There was a big fat, yeah, oh, I just got a tingle. Just go silent. You don't have to blatantly ignore people, but you don't want to be a part of that, okay? They'll lose interest and then find someone else to play with, okay? Solution is not far away. So there's a solution coming if you're having issues with somebody sneaky. They say one thing to your face and in the bed. Okay. Stop withholding communication. Okay. Remember I was talking about, was it pile 2, about seeing the other person's point of view? This is about also seeing how much you are communicating to others too, by seeing it from the other point of view. Maybe someone misunderstood you. Well, you're like, well, it was implied. But then think about how you said it, and knowing what you know about the other person, go, oh, okay, I can see why you didn't pick up on that. Some people aren't listening either. So we have to, that's why looking at it from the other point of view, if we know how they are and we know they're already prepared, they're preparing in their head the next thing to say, then you may want to reiterate, it might be a little extra, but at least there will not be any miscommunication. Here, you want to open up, all of you that meet the new people. Be yourself, open up. I mean, you don't have to tell everybody your deep, dark secrets, but, you can be open. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't. The right person, it's kind of like, you'd be surprised when you're truly authentic, how it will turn on your divine counterpart. I'm laughing because I could just imagine, but, we are behind closed doors, but that is it. That's all the messages I have for you guys. And thank you so much for joining me. Everything you need to know about me down below in the description box below. Remember to follow me also on Instagram. I post a lot there also, including reading specials. And I appreciate you all so much, to the moon and back. And I look forward to this coming week. I can feel the energies already building up, heading towards July. Oh, I'm excited about doing that. I post those on Sunday, so don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be the first in the know when I post your videos. Thank you guys so much. And you lots of good vibes and a lot of love from this little kitty cat. Take care.